Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Transformers fans everywhere, welcome back. LPS, Last Prime Speculator, here to bring you some Transformers movie news. I know I'm a little late to the party, guys. I apologize. Been really busy lately, but I know what's kind of going on. Now, if you're not familiar with what I do, I don't read these articles until I react to these articles. I want to experience it with you. So, yes, I'm aware of what's going on. I'm aware Beast Wars was trending on Twitter. But these two articles I've been provided, thank you guys so much for sending me out. Shout out to Master Builder. Shout out to Matt Gamer. Shout out to Devin Prime. Shout out to all you guys that were providing me with this news. I don't read these articles until I react with you guys. I want to experience with you. But I'm aware of what's going on. I'm aware that there's been some big news. And I'm aware YouTubers have already provided it. So that's how we roll here, okay? I'm sorry I'm late to the party again. But hey, business, work, busy. Getting ready for Super Bowl parties, it's a big time. But this is big news. Like I said, when I saw Beast Wars trending and saw you guys sending me, I knew stuff was going down. So we're gonna read two articles. Now they might be the same thing, but I want to get two different websites to kind of go after. First, we're gonna start with IGN, and it says update: Transformers revamp planned with 2 films in development. One may be Beast Wars. That is crazy. A Beast Wars movie. I'm sensing cinematic universe. I've been hoping it. We've been hoping it. If you're new to this channel, make sure to consider subscribing. Turn on all notifications. Don't forget to like and share this video. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Prime Speculator. After releasing 5 films in the franchise, Paramount Pictures is reportedly planning to revamp the Transformers series with 2 new scripts in development. Sources tell Variety that Paramount Pictures has tasked Murder's Mystery, James Vanderbilt, and Army of the Dead's Jody Harold with creating 2 new Transformers scripts for the 2 separate films. However, there has not been an official announcement from Paramount Pictures at the time of writing. Okay, so they're providing you with these two. I'm assuming these are directors or writers that are providing with the scripts. I'm not familiar with the two, but they're working. And man. That title, dude, that's awesome. All right, it says, update. A report deadline says that Vanderbilt Transformers Films is based on the franchise spin-off Beast Wars Transformers, the hit animated series beloved by fans that ran from 1996 to 1998, featuring Transformers factions, Maximals, including the likes of Optimus Primal, Rat-Trap, and Cheetor, and Predacons, Megatron, Waspinator, Tarantula, battling on a prehistoric Earth. This is awesome because honestly, when they were doing Age of Extinction, I thought they were actually going to go in this route with prehistoric Earth. We saw in the very beginning with the creators coming down from Earth and basically wiping out the dinosaurs, and then obviously we had the Dinobots, and very beastly. They were focusing on the Knights. I just had that feeling, and I thought that's where they were going. And again, I preached on this channel a lot. I thought that was an absolute missed opportunity. I think battling on the prehistoric Earth would be so awesome to see. And Beast Wars is very beloved. I'm kind of familiar with it. I'm not a diehard. I follow it a little bit, but looks like I'm going to start digging into the lore again, man. I know there's a lot of people excited about this, though. It has to be done correctly, though, man. It has to be done correctly. The original story containers below. The Transformers launched in 2007 and is worth an estimated $4 billion. The most recent film, Bumblebee, received a fair amount of critical acclaim and pulled in over $450 million in the box office worldwide. Now, that is just obviously for box office. I know Bumblebee did very well in streaming, was very well received. Obviously, I loved it. I thought it was great. And, Bumblebee did very well. I mean, the good thing about Bumblebee, it showed that there's still an audience. It made money. It did well with the audience. It did well with the critics, even though I really don't trust the critics too much nowadays. But you get what I'm saying. Dumbest Transformers movie moments. There's Megan Fox, yeah, and then they're showing the testicles. Oh, God. Oh, of course. 21 images. Wow, that's a lot to work with. Anyway, let's read on. It is currently unclear if either of the upcoming films will be set in the same universes as Bumblebee, or if the series will be receiving a fresh start. While little is known about the upcoming Transformers revamp, Variety sources states that it will aim to open up the door for upcoming additionals to the franchise. I think this means cinematic universe. You got to think about this way. If they have 2 Transformers movies that aren't connected, it wouldn't make any sense. It would just basically be like, you would basically be dividing the audience, right? Transformers fandom is divided anyway. You got tons of fans. You got G1, you got Bayverse, you got Transformers Armada, you got Transformers Prime, you got the IDW, you got the Marvel comic fans, and then you got fans of just the toys in general. Transformers has a lot of random fandom, but if you're doing a cinematic universe or doing movies in general, you have to make them combined it. You have to, because that would literally just divide it entirely, and then you're losing money. So one sort of fandom, and the other sort of fandom, if you're going to say these are two separate, one will gravitate toward this side, one will gravitate towards the other side. If you're doing BM and Beast Wars, you're losing money. You want to make sure they're connected, like basically say, we need your money, and that's what it's all about. It's about making money. The way you make money is you connect them. You have to understand the stories intact, and you got to go see these movies. I think this is a hint of a cinematic universe. If they didn't do it the way, I would totally think that's a terrible, terrible move, and you would lose so much money. Let's continue. At this time, neither script has a director or a cast attached to it. No, yeah, I figured that would most likely be the case. Further, it's likely that the series revamp will feature a brand new set of cast members, according to Variety. But again, no announcements have been made at this time. Most likely it will, too. The only chance I think anybody would have coming back would be Haley Steinfeld as Charlie. Bringing the Bumblebee cast back. That would be the most scenario. I can't see as much as I love Mark Wahlberg. I can't see Mark Wahlberg coming back. I can't see Shia LaBeouf coming back, Megan Fox. If this is a fresh start, again, you can't tie in Bayformers. I know Bayformers fans, I'm sure I'm going to see it in the comments. You guys are going to be like, hammering me. But it's true. You can't do it. If this is a fresh start, you need fresh material. Fresh, develop characters that we can fall in love with again. While we are waiting for more news on the potential Transformers revamp, be sure to check out the review of Bumblebee. Oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. Dumbest moments or whatever. Wow. So this smells like a cinematic universe. This smells like a cinematic universe. This is very exciting news. Now, let's look at the Variety one, okay? So, IGN was talking about the Variety. I guess they did it backwards. Who cares, whatever. Let's read this. Maybe they got a little bit more in depth. Transformers franchise gets a revamp with 2 separate films in the works. Paramount Pictures is looking to revamp its Transformers franchise in a big way. As sources tell Variety, 2 simultaneous scripts are now in active development. One by James Vanderbilt and one by Jody Harold. Okay, so the scripts are being developed. Same thing, all right. Paramount's most recent take on the franchise was in 2008. Bumblebee, a coming-of-age tale that was produced of a small budget than the other Transformers films. That different approach went over very well with both critics and audience, grossing at $46.5 million worldwide and opening a new opportunity to continue the franchise. Look, did you notice that they both have different total box office? Anyway, whatever. While the studio now expanded the Transformers universe with the development of 2 scripts, this has to be a cinematic universe. If there is 2 movies, it has to be connected. The sad part is Transformers should have been doing this way before. I thought this had the makings of it, and I know it's the route that Hasbro's been wanting to go. This is the route they should have did. They had money, they had the fandom, they had the hype. I say it all the time. I don't understand why they never did it. But if they do it, it's great for the channel. It's great at building an audience, and I'm excited. Details behind both scripts are still vague, but sources say they present an opportunity to build multiple storylines within the franchise. There you go. Present an opportunity to build multiple storylines within the franchise. That is the cinematic universe, guys. That's what I wanted to see. That's the thing. Okay, without saying cinematic universe, storylines within the franchise. Connection of a franchise. Building a franchise. A new franchise. No directors have been attached to either script, and it's also likely that both projects will feature brand new casts. Okay, same thing. Transformers has been one of Paramount's biggest draws since the franchise launched in 2007, grossing more than $4 billion worldwide over the course of the 5 films. Following the release of the 2017 Transformers last night, director Michael Bay parted ways with the series to focus on original material. Yep, we know that. We know how the last night turned out. After that, the studio decided to do a full revamp off the poverty, starting with the writer's room that would develop multiple ways to pursue a new film leading into Bumblebee. The studio still feels Transformers as a top priority with the hopes to attract directors to each script as soon as possible. Very good. Vanderbilt has been busy jumping back and forth from writing and producing duties over the past 5 years, most recently penning and producing the Netflix comedy Murder Mystery. I have not seen it. I might have to check it out now. As well as producing the Fox Searchlight horror pick Ready or Not. Harold has had similar duties, most recently producing John Wick Chapter 3. Nice. Wow, that's what he did. Okay, that's why I know the name. Wow, okay. John Wick. That is cool. I like that. Oh, yes. Okay, now I got an idea where these guys where these guys are coming from. While also penning Zack Snyder's Army of the Dead. Okay, that's cool. That gives me a little background. All right, guys. This is big news. This is very, very big news because this is what we've been wanting. They are clearly spending money, and Transformers is a priority. It has been. I think they put it back as long as they could because there needed to be a break. I mean, last night did lose a lot of money. But this is what we've been wanting. This has to be a connection of the cinematic universe. Has to be a connection of the cinematic universe. Have it some way connected if they're going to go Bumblebee after that and Beast Wars, but there's going to have to be some story arc. Now, the only thing that's scary is Bumblebee was already released. Now, here's the kicker. Was Bumblebee, the reboot? We all been told it's a reboot. I thought it was a reboot. It clearly was a reboot, in my opinion. But does this mean that Bumblebee was the plan of something after? Now, this could be Bumblebee 2, this could be a big Transformers film, or Beast Wars could be the big film. But it looks like they are working, and Transformers is going to be a priority, and it looks like we're in the development. Again, I know I keep repeating this stuff. This looks like a cinematic universe being finally developed, which it's sad it's taken this long. I hope it's not too late. I don't think it's late. But this is awesome. This is awesome news. If you're new to this channel, make sure to consider subscribing. Turn on all notifications. Don't forget to like and share this video. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Prime Speculator. Guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Guys, again, if there's any Transformers news, hit me up on Twitter. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. Hitting me up on Twitter, sending me articles. You might get a shout out in your article provided, like I always do. I love reading and reacting to this because this is big and awesome news, guys. This is LPS here to bring you another Transformers movie article. Peace.